welcome back, and welcome back. This is going to be a quickie, in a sense. This is going to be my vegetable, Asian vegetable, lo mein. Yes, it is. We're going to use some mushrooms. I'm using what I have at home. I would have preferred to have gotten fresh ones, but it didn't work out. She's too lazy to leave the house today, okay? That's the problem. So I'm going to use the mushrooms that I have, okay? And I'm going to use some sesame seed oil, teriyaki sauce, a little crushed red peppers, some garlic. These are snap peas, fresh ones that I've washed, and there they go. These are bell peppers, yellow, red, and orange. That is some fresh ginger. And then these are the noodles. And yes, this is a meatless meal. Let me get this stuff going. I got my water already boiling. I'm going to put some of these in the water. I'll be right back. All right, I've got my skillet over here. I'm going to put in about a tablespoon of butter into that pan. Then I'm going to put into these eggs. I'm going to put in, I didn't tell you eggs, did I? 3 eggs. I'm going to put in a little bit of pepper. I'm going to also put in a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes, just a dab. I like the flavor, not as much as I like the heat. Me and heat, we're not best friends, okay? But me and flavors are. And then we're just going to scramble that up, just to get some of that flavor in those eggs. And then we're going to let this butter melt up, and then we're going to fry up these eggs, okay? That's what we're going to do. I'm going to let that butter melt, and I'll be right back. All right, while this is boiling, I'm going to go ahead and get some of those noodles in there. You can put salt in your water, or you can just simply use olive oil, okay? And we're just going to go in with some of those noodles. Maybe 2 handfuls or so, okay? And then we're going to let these boil according to the package, about 10 minutes. I'll be back. Now, I said 10 minutes, but it only takes about 3 minutes for these noodles. I don't know where she came from with 10. But at 3 minutes, these will be done, okay? And then keeping in mind that we're going to still kind of cook them a little bit more, because we're not done with them once they do their boiling process, okay? So time it 3 minutes. All right, I'll be back. And we're going to move over here and get this stuff going in the skillet. All right, we're going to put our egg mixture in the pan. Get that on up in there. Should have had one of my... Could have got a little bit more of that out of there. There we go. Get all that out of there. Okay. We're just going to kind of let it go from side to side here. And just let it... We're not scrambling these. So just let them sit. We're going to let them sit there for a good 2 minutes, okay? And meanwhile, I'm going to keep stirring these noodles, because like I said, that 3 minutes go by really fast, and we've only a minute in. I'll be right back. Okay, the noodles didn't even take but a minute and a half. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a little bit of that sesame seed oil, and just merely to prevent a lot of the stickage. So I'm just going to kind of go in there, because I don't want these noodles to stick together, and they needed a little bit of oil. I guess I could have used olive oil, but keeping the flavors tied together, okay? So there we go. So now we're just waiting on these eggs. I'll show you those in just a second. Okay, you see these eggs? This is the way you want them, okay? See, they're done. You see that? They're done. See? All right, we're going to slide this out of the skillet onto a plate. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. It'll just slide for you. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on. She's trying to bunch up on me. But oh well. We're going to get on that plate. There we go. Woo, she hot. Uh-oh, then tore up. But it doesn't matter, because she's going to get tore up anyway. There we go. All right. Now we're getting ready to go back to the skillet, and I'm going to show you something else. Now, rather than to mess up another skillet, what we're going to do is we're going to go in with a little bit of extra virgin. No, we're going to end with a little bit of vegetable oil. Only need a couple of tablespoons, actually. Okay. Then we're going to just start dumping in all that stuff that we have. Those veggies. We're going to go in with that ginger. We're going to go in with those snap peas. We're going to go in with some garlic. Because this is only going to cook a couple of minutes, okay? So you don't have to worry about your garlic burning, all right? This is when we want to put in, I didn't drain them, hold on a second. Okay, I drained one of those cans of mushrooms, but the other can, I'm going to keep the juice. Okay, we're building on flavors here. We're going to go in with a little bit more of that sesame seed oil. That's a very strong and powerful flavor. If you're not familiar with it, don't get too happy. Remember, you can always add to it, but you can't take it out. We're going to go in with some red pepper flakes. You can absolutely add more of this. Like I said, I like the flavor. I don't care for all the heat. Your kitchen, your rules, you put in as much of it as you want. It would not, this is one of those dishes where a little spicy don't hurt nobody. Going in with a little bit of that pepper. And then we're going to hit it with that teriyaki sauce that you saw earlier. Okay? And now all we're going to do is saute this pretty much for a couple of minutes. And this dish is done. It's just that quick, that simple, and that easy. Okay? So we're going to let it go for, I think I might give it 5 minutes, depending on how tender those snap peas get for me. All right? And I'm telling you, if you could smell this right now, I'm telling you. And then once we get this to where we want it to be, we'll add those noodles to it. And we will have the ultimate veggie dish. Well, okay, maybe not the ultimate, but one of many. Because there's a lot of them out there that are quite yummy, okay? So we're going to let this go for a couple of minutes. Let it get its boil on. I'm going to put my lid on it to help steam those vegetables a little bit. And I'll be back. 2 minutes. Lid on. Okay, all we're going to do with these eggs is just kind of cut them up into strips. So you have egg bites throughout. You know, as opposed to scrambled eggs. I mean, you can absolutely scramble them. Like I always say, your kitchen, your rules. Do what you want to do. Okay? So we kind of want strip action going on here. And that's what we're going to do. And some of these will break up some more once we get to putting everything in the skillet together. But see, that's kind of what you're looking for, some strip action. And this is so good. This is a really good dish. Light. And it is so yummy. And you see, I'm just using a butter knife. And so I'm just going to continue to keep cutting this up just like this. No... I mean, there's no wrong way to do it. It just isn't, okay? And then once I get finished with this, we're going to check on those veggies, okay? All right, the rest of this is finna go really quick. We're done, okay? So, take that lid off. That boiling is what you want. That's exactly what you want to be happening. So now what we're going to do is, we're going to first stir this up a little bit. Look at that. I mean, if you want to not make this a meatless meal, you can absolutely add some chicken. Grab your rotisserie chicken from the store. Get some beef. You know, some steak strips. You know, whatever you want to add to it. It does not have to be like mine. Meatless, okay? But there's nothing wrong with meatless, okay? So now we're going to get those noodles on in there. Oh, yeah. Look at that. You're going to soak up some of that juice. And there we go. Look at that. This meal is done. Aside from one more item. Those beautiful eggs. And there we go. A la done. Bon appetit, anyway. Bon appetit, I'm telling you. This is delicious. This is done. So I'm going to put it in a bowl. show you what she looks like. I'll be right back. Asian vegetable lo mein, anybody? Look at that. Look at all those veggies. And like I said, you can absolutely add chicken to this. Some steak, pork, whatever you want. Mine is straight up vegetables. Look at those eggs. See that eggs? You see what I mean when I said put them in little strips? You see that little bitty strip throughout? The mushrooms, the snap peas, all those bell peppers, the noodles. This is absolutely a delicious meal. You don't need to add meat. Things made easy with Gigi. Let me tell you, all day, every day. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Absolutely. Feel free to share. Everybody be blessed. Stay safe. And Gigi, I'll see you on the next one, all right? Okay, bye-bye. All right, Gigi is here to taste this out for you. This is so good. I'm telling you, if you have never... I mean, there's nothing wrong with eating food without vegetables. I mean, without vegetables. It ain't nothing wrong with eating meatless meals. It's not. You know it's good when you lick it off your hand. This is really good. I put a little more heat in it than I wanted to. I will say that. But who child? I'm getting them alone. This is really good. This is good. If you wanted more soup in this, I'm going to give it the more soupy effect. If you wanted to do that, just add some chicken broth. I mean, because, you know, sometimes people like to have a little soup action going on. Just add some more chicken. Just add some chicken broth. About a can. One of those little can of Swansons. I don't need no juice. It's got plenty in it already for me, but if you want more, absolutely. Nothing wrong with eating vegetables. Okay, everybody. This is really good. I hope one of my kids don't come and try to take it from me. All right. This is like the 6th meal I've made today. Okay, you guys. Everybody be black. Stay safe. Gigi, see you next time, all right? Bye-bye.